welcome back to CogsCraft Table. Welcome back to my long-time subscribers and welcome to my new one. I hope everyone is doing well, and today come and join me to see what I have to share. I have Elizabeth from Mrs.Cog. She asked if I want to join her team, and I said yes. And this is my first project for her, and I've been having her kids for a long time, since last year. I just haven't had a chance to really play with it, and that is the color in the garden, and that's what I want to do. I always want to do this theme of journal. And then when she asked me, I'm like, oh, can I even use the name of the kid? She said, go ahead. So here they are. I just completed 5. I prepped 10 cover, but way too much work for 10, because each book I have put so much work and effort into it, and then so much details, because I want to do it so everything I want to add and I want to include. So I said no, I am just gonna limit myself to 5. So I'll show you all 5 of them, but this pink one has spoken for, and she just about to leave to go to her new home, and we can take a look at her first. I call her Pink in the Garden. So, and I'm so thankful for Mrs. Cogs to ask me to join her team, because I always love, when I first started doing the journal, I bought the orchid because I love the orchid, and I bought the orchid kit, and I asked her a couple questions, and she was so nice, and I was so nervous when I asked her those questions. But and here is Pink in the Garden. I did all the stone charms. These are all real stone. Oops, sorry, my these are all real stone, and this one can be removed with the lobster claw, so very easy to take it off when you want to. And then up top I just have lots of sari silk, and the bottom, like, I have all these dangling. And the paper that I used to cover, I wax it. I use the wax so it's kind of see-through, a little bit see-through the cover. And then I also spray seal with the spray, I don't know what they call, paint spray, but it's clear color. So, and inside we have the shipping inventory tag and everybody's book of luck card, and this one has a real antique receipt, or a receipt. So this would be in here, and I used die cut to cut the pocket, and then have vellum sheet inside, and all the cover for the signatures. I do the collage. I did when I was reorganized my office, I have like a box of paper scrap, and I said I'm gonna make 50 sheet of collage. Collage. I can't say the word. And whatever left will go to this recycle, and that's what I did. And I didn't even use all of the scrap. So I used the book page to use for the base, and then I collaged all the pieces of paper on it, and then I used the modeling paste to make and the stencil to give the texture And all this word are from Tim Holtz Word, and it has the fabric ruffle, because it's just the texture, and I don't want it to wrap each other so much, like so I just use these to add some texture and also protection for each other. So, and these are from her Mrs.Cog's latest digital kit. It's tea time quotes. They will be from tea time and coffee time, both of them in here. It's just like perfect in here. And I will link all the kit that I use down in the description box, because I use quite a variety of the kit that is about garden. So a lot of our old kits, so most of you might have some, but the new kit that I use is this quote. If you want to do the journal, it's go with each other so well. And I use this book page. It's botanical book page, and then the purchasing order, music sheet, and this one has an angel, a spatial angel charm to it. And I include the antique book that I just bought in here, and I think this is the tiny garden friend or something like that. But don't worry, I will link all the kits below. And this is also the book is Botanical Shakespeare, and I made envelope. Each journal has one envelope, and this tiny tag is the closure, using Wendy's the round tag idea for that. And inside there will be journaling card, using Mrs.Cog's the quilt story. That kit is really cute. And then I back with the lined paper, so you can journal in here, and use this to close it. And then the charm. This charm is real stone, so it's really heavy. I have to clip on a thicker page because it's so heavy. And this is the book from that. So I have reinforced with washi tape because it's so fragile. And then some tab. Inspired by Wendy, and this is from the cottage garden or something kit. Yes, and in each journal there would be a half of the ledger, because I don't have a lot, so I try to share. So I will have them in my shop soon. I asked my daughter to help me scan them, so I will be sharing them in my shop. So here's the page, and some pocket with the collage paper. And here again that quote from Mrs.Cog's. And this I got the image from the domain library. It's with I follow Susan Taylor Brown to find those links, and I just bookmark it, so that's why I don't remember. So I just go to the bookmark and search. So if you follow Susan YouTube channel, you will know she did the series of how to find copyright free images. So look her up, and then she will have a bunch of links that you can search. And here's again the collage paper with the stencil of the texture paste. It's really thick because it's a collage, right? So, and then the pockets also the collage paper, and this is from her hummingbird images kit. And this, I love this kit so much. This is the lady of the antiquity, I think, and then I'm back with the cardboard box, so it's nice and sturdy. And here's more Sean. I have to be very careful with this book page. And I made Angie's tab, paperclip tab. That is so nice. And tiny text charm that I have a tutorial on my channel. If you want to know how to, you can look it up. And here's another envelope with a few things. And this is dry flower from my garden. There's a tree in front of the house and a couple flashcard and Sudoku card. And this tag is from the orchid album from Mrs.Cog. I love that image so much. And then I back up with and then stamp on, and yeah. I know Mrs.Cog from the orchid because when I first making journal, I was searching for orchids because that's my dad's favorite flower. So I want to do something. And then I did a orchid journal earlier last year. Yeah, using the kits, and then this always. It's still my favorite set from Mrs.Cog's. Hummingbird and Orchid album. That's my favorite. So the paper are pretty much similar to in use. And then it is just a brown paper bag. It's like a cookie bag. And this one. I think this is Pink in the Garden set, and I did some collage, and this is wildflower, mountain wildflower. I think I printed out and I did a fussy cut, and I use it to decorate all the journal. And then there's a quote from her tea time, and here's the tag. Use a little bit of Tracy label. I love this tab, lace tab. Oops, forgot about this one. This is from her latest kit. Oh, I forgot the name, the illustrator guy's name. Just check, just so you can use to decorate. And here's the flip. And glassine bag. And this is her tiny garden friend, I think is the kid's name. And this is from the vintage Yahtzee card, I think. Is it Yahtzee? No, Yum. I don't know that game. It's so hard because it's so heavy on the collage. Maybe not anymore. I'm like, I don't know how you will feel about it. It's pretty thick. And then the vintage flashcard. And here's another paper clip with beads, and then from Orchid album. And then I use the In Love Art stamp to decorate the back. I will, maybe tomorrow I will do the using the stamp from In Love Art. I want to stamp on the canvas to make a journal cover. And I love this book. I ran out of it. I only have a few pages left. Beautiful books. And this is the big dictionary page, and I cut it to the letter size and run through my printer and print out the image on it. It looks really nice. Really nice paper too. And this is the paper from that old book. Here's the other side of that book that I was talking about. It's so nice. I tried to get it. It's like $80 now. No way. On eBay, even more expensive than Amazon. Here's that hummingbird kit. I love it. And then I have the collage throughout with her mountain wildflower kit. And it has 4 signatures. And I think it was 50. Yeah, I will give detail on the listing. And the size is 4.5 by just like a 1/8 short of 7. So, oh, and at the back, just that Tim Hall die cut of that multiple pocket slot. So I just put bits and bobs in there. And this is, I hope you like it, Erica. This one is for you. Oops, it fell off somewhere from the letter. It's this one. Yeah, and it will be picked up around 5 p.m. today. So I thought I'd do a quick video and show and before I melt it off. And this one is Blue in the Garden. And she's beautiful. I love this image so much. And look like she's having tea and doing some embroidery in the garden. And I thought I add a touch of embroidery watching Rachel do it. So I'm just like, oh, I'll do it. It's so beautiful and peaceful. And the dangling is filled with handmade bead, ceramic bead, charms, and what do you call these? Turquoise, right? And then turquoise, some stone. Yeah. And then the bottom, same butterfly and flower. the 4 of them will be available in my shop, and head over and check it out. If if you like to adopt one of them, that would be great. And thank you so much for everyone who bought my journal and supply package from my shop, and you really make a difference for me and with my journey. And yeah, thank you so much. And if you're new here, please press the subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. And I'm also at a 1500 milestone, and I will come back with the giveaway soon, so I have to think what to give. So thank you so much for your time today with me, and hope to see you soon. Okay, and also if you have time to write down any comment, question, please do. And even like if you have something to suggest, so don't it won't defend me, but if you give me thumb down, it would be nice to know why, because so I really want to know why, and then so I can improve. I always want to do to be better and to engage with all my subscribers and do what you want to see or want to learn more. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for today, and have fun crafting. Bye.